Hi everyone, greetings and salutations. We often think of hitting rock bottom as one singular cataclysmic event, but for me, the most profound moment of despair didn't come from the chaos of my past. It came from a little mundane printed pieces of paper, a denial letter for an apartment. You see, I had spent so many countless weeks and hours preparing for everything to go smoothly. I was so ready to start a new chapter in my life, and when that letter arrived, the feeling of defeat was overbearing. My journey has taught me that while I cannot control the curveballs life throws at me, I have complete control over my own reactions and the choices I make to move forward. A little bit ago, I read a book called The Let Them Theory, and I take this into account every single day now. Simply, it states, let them, so let me. And the let me part is the most crucial part. Essentially, it's talking about let them do what they want, but let me choose how to react. I will share the story of escaping a toxic past, the hope I found in a new relationship, the crushing weight of a sudden rejection, and how that moment became a catalyst for my own redemption and spiritual growth. To understand why the rejection felt so heavy at the time, you have to understand where I came from. A year before all this, I was trapped in a marriage that was profoundly toxic. A cycle of physical conflict that brought the police to our home with alarming frequency. The darkness culminated in a moment where I felt completely hopeless, driven by a cruel comment about my financial value. I was hospitalized, and even as I fought and begged him to let me come home, he never budged. I felt like the walls were closing in. I spent months in the wreckage of that experience trying to find pieces of myself that weren't broken. Then, on a lofty spring afternoon, I met him. It was like a spark of fresh energy had returned to my life. When I looked into his emerald green eyes, I felt like the winter of my soul had finally begun to melt. He didn't just love me, he helped me see the abuse I had endured, and he provided the support I needed to find my path to escape. And for the first time, I experienced a love that was defined by growth and genuine connection. We planned our future together, starting with an apartment, but unfortunately both our applications were denied. I carried this burden alone in silence, letting myself slip into self-doubt, which ultimately caused a temporary separation in our relationship. This period of living apart served as a tiff that allowed us both to miss each other and grow as individuals. This in turn also led me to my spiritual growth as an individual and seek solace and advice from the departed as a way of healing. My boyfriend and I eventually found our way back to each other stronger than before. I realized that while I cannot control unforeseen negative events that may happen in my life, I have the power to control my own reactions. I am now focused on my schoolwork, my spiritual growth, and my future, knowing I have a strong support system to lift me up when I fall. My trials, the hospitalizations, the rejections, and the heartbreak have not broken me. They have molded me into the person that I am today. Life is full of ups and downs, but the beauty is not in avoiding the fall. It is in how we choose to rise and take responsibility for our own actions and keep moving forward.